This episode of the podcast is brought to you by nomnomcom. And if you love your pet, which I know you do, you're going to want to feed them the finest pet food of all time by going to nomnomcom. You can try out some of the finest food available to your beloved pet, your best friend. Everyone loves their dog. You can try out the beef mash, the chicken cuisine, the pork potluck, and turkey fare meals for your dog. And there's many, many more different recipes on there. If you love your dog, you're going to want to give them this food. It's absolutely amazing. It looks so damn good, I would eat it myself. And I'll tell you what, you can really not even tell by the love and affection that your dog gives you after they eat some of Nam's delicious food. You're going to see it as well because their fur looks so much sweeter, healthier, and just thicker and just fuller. Because I'll tell you what, the vitamins and the nutrition, all the good stuff is in this food that your dog needs to grow a healthy set of fur, live a long, healthy life, and be your best friend forever. You can also use our code VOMSHOW to save up to 50% off your first order and get free shipping for a limited time. Go to nom.com and tell them the nerd sent you. This podcast is also brought to you by our friends over at Binoid.com, makers of the finest THC product on the market. They've been longtime sponsors of the show and also been providing me the greatest THC product on the market. I absolutely love Binoid. We've been with them for quite a while now, and they've been good to us. And oh my goodness, I love their product. I started off with the capsules, then I moved on to the vape pens, then I started rolling my own with the flower, then I got the pre-rolls because I got lazy. Doesn't matter. This stuff is absolutely amazing and will make you feel good in many different ways, mentally, physically, and it will just improve the quality of your life. You have to try this stuff out. It is changing the way people are living their lives. Binoid, Binoid.com, and also our sister website because it's so big. There's so much business. We had to open up another website, Bloom's Hemp, Bloomz hemp.com. You can get wax dabs, pre-roll flower, capsules. You can get the cigarettes. You can get the pre-rolled blunts. You can get the vape cartridges. You can get the gummy bears, the gummy worms, the sour diesel patch. You can get the wax, the dabs, all the hoodads and all that shit. I don't even understand. There's so many different ways now to get THC in your system. It's blowing my mind. You can even get soda cans, seltzer with THC infused in it. This stuff will get you laced up. And I will also tell you a little secret here. We now have psychedelic mushrooms in 3 different flavors, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and white chocolate. This stuff will send you straight to heaven if you have a couple of bites. It is phenomenal product, very safe and secure, lab tested THC, and oh my goodness, I can't believe it. We have mushrooms. I will say it again. This stuff is phenomenal. You have to check it out right now and use our code NERD to save 10% and get free shipping on any order at Binoid.com and Bloom's Hemp.
On with the show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's another episode of the often imitated, never duplicated Voices of Misery podcast. And of course, I am one half your dynamic duo, the nerds. I'm the nerd, and you are?
Nerdette.
How the hell are you doing today? You look a little different.
We made it home. It's been a long fucking day. It's been a long day, man.
Well, let's get on into it.
I'm sick of being in that car. Just being in the car for a couple hours, like I couldn't wait to get the fuck home and just sit on the couch.
Dude, it was a long fucking morning. What's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy? And Arp, how are you doing today? What's going on? Thanks for joining the chat. This is the first time we've done 2 shows in one day for people to listen to, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I hope you guys welcome the treat. And for those of you that aren't going to be here for the whole show, don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We are going to do the replay on Wednesday for people that have missed the live show, so you won't miss anything. Ladies and gentlemen, stop the presses. Crazy Lady has just entered the chat. Where the hell have you been? It's been a long time. Finally,
People have
back.
lives. For some reason, you don't get that.
Well, hello, Crazy Lady.
They have things to do.
I know.
You know, they're not there for our every waking moment.
But, it's been a couple of weeks, and Crazy Lady wasn't here, so I was getting very worried, and I was going to send out an APB and see if we can find her and say, come on back, we missed you. Oh, looking for your dog. Oh, boy, not good. But anyway, we were in the car today, and we left at what time this morning?
7:30.
We didn't get home until after 12.
Yeah.
And we were all over the place. Go ahead and tell the listeners what the hell we did today.
It
Cause...
just sucks, man. I have tried for 2 years to get her out of this damn testing. Because this testing is ridiculous. It's the state testing. This is how the schools get funding and stuff, which I understand. It's just so fucking annoying. Because I know damn well she doesn't understand any of the shit that they're asking her to do. So why put this poor kid through hours of fucking testing? It pisses me off. Yeah. And I have tried, like her last school, which was in-person school. I think I don't know what the hell it's called now, but it was in-person school, and I was able to sign a waiver, and she didn't have to. Why are you laughing? You're asking me to explain something, and then you're like distracted.
I'm high. I'm fucking high.
God.
I'm high. What do you expect?
I don't know, but I was able to sign a paper where she didn't have to take the fucking testing.
Yeah.
That's a shitty-ass school, and they let me get her out of that.
Yeah.
I put her in this great school, and they're like, no, she can't come back here next year unless she does this testing. I'm like, you fucking assholes. So off we went, and she was stuck in there taking 2 damn tests, so we were there for hours. And it sucked.
And we got to do it all again tomorrow.
Terrible. It was terrible for her. It was terrible for us. It was just terrible.
Yeah.
God.
Well, the good news is that we were able to at least get it cut from 4 days to 2 days, so we can get it all done.
Yeah, they did. Like, it's a good enough school where they work with you.
Yeah.
Like, I explained I can only get up there Monday and Tuesday because those are your days off. I'm like, Wednesday and Thursday, we're screwed. I don't drive. So, and this place is, like, forever away. So I don't know if you either let her take it at home on the computer, like she does at school, or she has to do it in those 2 days. And they were nice enough to put it on the 2 days, so... This poor kid. Yeah. This poor fucking kid. She came out and the proctor or whatever, like her little aide person, she's like, she did good. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, so proud of you, Jen. We just got to do one more time. That's it, one more time. It's not listed for 9th graders, so let's hope that next year we don't have to do this shit.
Oh, man, I hope it's over with. But we did get a lot done today. I mean, we did our grocery shopping in the middle of it. Yeah,
we got all the... non-cold stuff.
Yeah,
we went into the best Walmart I've ever walked into.
Unbelievable. Go ahead. Unbelievable.
We went to this Walmart last year, and it just looked like any other Walmart. No big deal. Well, they're apparently not just remodeling our green Walmart, they remodeled this one too, because there's the stupid storage containers in this parking lot as well.
Yeah.
Taking up a lot of parking spots. And we walk in, and it's like a fucking, like a department store. That you would, like, fucking JCPenney. I'm like, what is happening in here? You have, like, bedrooms on display, a full living room on display, and I'm like, what the hell is happening in this Walmart? So many clothes. I'm just like, oh my God. I love this Walmart. And it's so far away. Mm-hmm. I am praying that they're doing it to the freaking blue Walmart near here. Because it didn't look like a Walmart when we walked in. It was clean. It was completely open. And it was just like, it just looked so different. Yeah. It's my favorite Walmart.
I'll tell you
and we'll never go again.
They had a couple of different things that like really stood out to me. Their clothing section looked like an actual clothing store. It didn't look like shit was thrown around.
It didn't look like a white trash, like low budget store. It looked like, oh my God, like you felt like you were in like a real department store. It was weird.
And I don't know if you caught it, but they did have like IKEA like displays where there were like furniture set up with a working lamp and like a newspaper on the table.
With
it looked really
rugs
classy.
And stuff.
Yeah.
Like
the toy section even looked like a mini Toys R Us the way they set it up. It didn't look like a shitty store.
We were going down one of the aisles. I'm like, is that a fucking bedroom set up over there? With a bed and nice fluffy pillows and shit. And I'm like, wow. You don't walk into Walmart seeing that type of stuff. So I don't know if that's going on everywhere. Like, you know, in other states or like, but... It looks so nice. I'm praying that they're doing it to this one.
It's looking good. I mean, we were bashing our Walmart.
Good, they can keep doing whatever they're doing if it looks like that.
Yeah, if you're going to make it look like that, please keep it going, man. But, you know, like we went shopping, we purchased some nice things. You got a couple outfits.
Listen, this motherfucker, as soon as we get out of the car, as soon as we get out of the freaking car, we're not even in the store, you're getting new clothes. And I'm like, you realize that we're still at Walmart. This is before we even walked in. We're still at Walmart. I wear Walmart clothes. So if you don't like what I'm wearing, like, I'm still going to walk out with the fucking clothes that you're... It's just, I'm still going to look the same.
Yeah.
we go in there and I actually found some nice clothes.
You were talking about how nice this shit was.
I actually want more. Like, I'm really disappointed that I didn't grab a couple extra things. So
we're making another trip tomorrow.
We're going back tomorrow.
Yeah.
I have like the nicest freaking sweatpants now.
They are nice.
Like the nicest fucking sweatpants.
Really, they have some really nice clothes at that Walmart. It's a really nice fucking. They're upscaling the Walmart.
Yeah, I don't know what it doesn't feel like a Walmart.
And the checkout is like fucking futuristic. It's all next level. It's like you go there and it's the best self checkout I've ever seen.
People are probably like, "What is wrong with you? It's been like this in New York for like ever."
Yeah, you know what?
we're
in the
slow
South,
down
man.
here, so people already have this. Like, good for you. But this is the first time we've seen this shit.
This is South Carolina. Everything's slow. We just got the movie Independence Day on DVD. What the fuck are you talking about, man? We are slow down here.
Yeah, I don't know, but we're catching up to other people.
Yeah. Well, you been watching anything?
No, we were gone all day. It took me about 5 hours, no lie, to watch the Tom Brady roast.
Ooh.
And this is something. I get ready for bed at night, and I have my last smoke or whatever, and as I'm having my smoke, I'm like flipping through like the iPad. I'm like scrolling through and stuff, and I'm on TMZ, and of course shit is popping up, and I'm like, motherfucker, we missed the goddamn roast, and I was pissed. Because I know that immediately they're starting to say, well, he got pissed off at this, and like this was said, and I'm like, no, I'm scrolling through, I don't want to see it. And I text you immediately, I'm like, the roast was on tonight and we missed it. So I made it a point to make sure that I watched it today.
Mm-hmm. And what'd you think?
So good. It's 3 hours, and the amount of times I had to freaking pause it, it took me about 5 to finish it. So fucking good. Beginning to end was so good.
It was the best roast I've ever seen.
It was freaking awesome. I loved all of it. Yeah. Like, so good. So I highly recommend people watching that. I was laughing my ass off.
Me too. I was fucking dying. Last night I was super fucking high, and I'm going to be there soon because I took a couple of pills before we started the show. So
I was completely sober, and I was laughing my ass off. So
I did take notes. Did you have any favorites or anything you wanted to jump into? Because you liked it from top to bottom, pretty much.
I liked a lot of people.
Yeah.
And when it first started and I saw all the people up on the stage or the dais or whatever the hell they want to call it, and I saw all this, I'm like, oh my god, this is going to take forever to go through all these fucking people. And then they started pulling people out of the audience to roast, and people from the fucking backstage, and I'm like, oh my god, this is going to be like a 10-hour fucking thing.
It was awesome.
It was so freaking good.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
So Ben Affleck, I thought, bombed. Him and Randy Moss were the only two I fucking hated.
Thank you.
Randy Moss was awful.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
Randy Moss was terrible.
My favorite wide receiver of all time is Randy Moss, and man, he fucking bombed.
I was just like, funny. Dude, shut up about the fucking ring. That's all he did. That was his whole thing, and I'm just like, and I get it.
Yeah.
But after like the third or fourth joke, it wasn't funny anymore. That's all you're talking about. So let's move on. At least everyone else like hit every single little thing. Yeah. He was just about the ring.
Obviously, some were better than others, but he was by far he was the situation.
Terrible.
But he was better in the situation, but he was the worst of this roast.
Yeah,
he was freaking god awful. Ben Affleck, I fast forwarded through because he was so awful. I was like, fuck. Ben Affleck was the worst because I actually watched Randy Moss's speech. I couldn't get through Ben Affleck's.
I got through it.
I couldn't do it. Did he get any better? Because it was like
he was okay. He wasn't like I could have done without him.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping Matt Damon would come up behind him or something.
That's what I was hoping too.
Make him funny because the two of them together are really funny.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck on his own, not so much.
No, not at all. Not at all, man. My favorite was Drew Bledsoe.
I know, and he was good. He wasn't my favorite though.
He was great. He started off a little slow because he's not a comedian, and then he just started fucking hitting them. And every joke he hit was just hilarious, man. He was really funny. And of course, Jeff Ross, he's the best. Yep. He's the fucking best, man. I don't even know if he writes the shit down or just does it off the top of his head anymore. He's so good with it. Kevin Hart was a great host, and I'm not a fan of him at all. But
I love him, and he was awesome.
He was really good. He did have some moments where it's like, all right, shut the fuck you, Tom Brady thing got really old fast.
And I like
he would say it got old quick for me, and I don't know. Some of his stuff wasn't that great, but overall, I thought he was a great host. I mean, for 3 hours, you got to fucking host a thing. I mean, of course, you're going to throw some shitty ones out there, but really good roast overall, man. This is by far my favorite one. Mm-hmm. By far,
I would watch it over.
I would watch it over in like a year or two maybe because
it was good.
It's too fresh to rewatch it. Yeah.
See, I like the Julian dude. I thought he was hilarious.
Julian
he had me
he was
rolling.
Good. Yeah, he was really good.
The guy from the audience, Tony something.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he went down the line and got each one of them.
He looks like a fucking creeper. I don't know who this dude is, but he went up there and fucking nailed it. And I'm like, oh my god.
He's like the comedian version of Prince. He looks just like the motherfucker.
Just roasted everybody. Yeah. And I liked him a lot. And then the other weird, creepy dude up there I liked too. With the if you had, it's weird. If you have a fucking like 80s mustache, like you look like a fucking
Andrew
creep.
Santino. He looks like a 1920s strongman with a mustache.
Fucking, it just you look like a child predator, and I don't like it.
He looks like a vaudevillain.
Funny.
He looks like a fucking vaudevillain movie. That's exactly what he is. For those of you who know vaudevillain, it's a little movie time reference for you.
Yeah, so it was really good.
From top to bottom, even Nikki Glaser, and I don't really like female comedians
Amazing.
much. She was great.
Awesome.
Standing ovation for her. She was fucking awesome, and it's hard because I can tell you who the favorite was Drew Bledsoe and Jeff Ross were my 1A and 1B, and I couldn't tell you who number 2 was because they were all so good. It's hard to pick one. So definitely go out of your way and check out this Tom Brady.
It's worth the 3-hour watch.
Yeah,
just pause it and do stuff.
White Boy David came into the chat, and I wanted to say hi to White Boy. I also subscribe to the show as well, so I noticed that. So thank you for the subscription.
Let it. What I liked about this is no one gave a fuck about politics.
Yeah.
They didn't give a shit about race. Like, they went for it.
And no one was hurt.
No, and they were laughing and clapping. And I'm like, oh my god, you couldn't, you're not supposed to be able to get away with this shit anymore. You're not supposed
to. And you know what? You had white people, black, you had every nationality was represented in that audience. It was a massive fucking audience they filled.
And everybody was laughing.
That's proof that we can get along and we can have a sense of humor. But the people that are controlling the media don't want you to think that could be a thing anymore. Mm-hmm. They're trying to dictate people's behavior, and it creeps me out. And actually, if you're done talking about the roast, did you have anything else you want to get into?
There was one more thing, but I can't remember what it was. So
that you watched?
No, about the roast, but I can't remember what it was. So who cares?
Yeah, no, I mean, we talked about the roast, but I did have a thought about that. We're talking about the people at the top just now, kind of segued into this. I had a really good high thought earlier, and I brought it to you when we were driving to the kids' testing, and you're like, yeah, you're just fucking stoned. I'm like, yeah, of course, but this is actually a good one. And I was thinking about how they were talking about how AI is going to be the end of humanity and whatnot. And I was thinking, if a person's programming humanity, then there's a person who's going to be behind putting some kind of code into the AI that wants humanity to end in the first place. And when you think about society and the way it's going, it's like we're rapidly progressing towards the solution of humanity being the problem. You talk about climate change, it's us that's putting this stuff in the air is what they're saying. Oh, we have to stop doing this. We have to stop doing that. They want less people. They put the COVID quote-unquote vaccine out there to poison people and kill them with all the fucking nasty shit they put in there to cause turbo cancers and ruin people's immune systems and sterilize them and whatnot. What if one of these people is in control of creating an AI code? They can slip something in the coding that says, humans can't be trusted. They are the problem. They cause this. They cause that. They're racist people. If one of these crazy woke fucking people are working on a code that, programs AI, they could slip that in there, and AI would see us as a problem, and eventually, fucking, if it has enough coding or power or, tasks that it's in charge of, it could eventually be our downfall, realistically.
That's all right. Who cares?
I mean, seriously, does that make sense?
I guess, but I don't give a fuck. Like, end the world. Who cares?
Because you can
want to deal with this shit no more.
Like just going back to when they were saying when Google AI or whatever the fuck it was first came out, and they were like, show me a picture of an American cowboy in the 1800s, and it was showing like all black people, and it's like, wait a second. So somebody put that code in there that white people don't exist or whatever the fuck they were doing, and then they got called out for it, and it was all over the news. And then they started fixing the code, and now it's more like, okay, now you can see images or whatever. If one of those people were like, yeah, here are the nuke codes, go off at this day, you can't stop it because it was already programmed. So it's, I don't know, it's just a thought I had today. It's some crazy shit, man. I don't know why I think of this stuff. It's just, maybe you should talk to me more when we're in the car.
No, I don't want to because it's depressing.
It is.
Like, you think about like terrible, terrible stuff, and like in my head, it's like unicorns and rainbows and fucking butterflies and shit, yeah. and I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I'm fine living like a delusional life. If some robot wants to come here and kill me, that's fine. I don't have to deal with this shit.
Just do it. Exactly.
As long as it's quick, I don't care.
Just do it quick and take us all out so we can fucking be together in the afterlife.
Listen, I don't read articles that are going to piss me off and upset me. Like, I'm just completely oblivious to shit, and that is how I want to live my life. And I know that people like me, like, well, that's why, you know, whatever. I don't care, though, because guess what? I'm not pissed off and depressed, and, like, I don't want to kill myself.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm just, like, in my own little delusional world, and I'm good.
Yeah. Well, Crazy Lady agrees. Quick and painless is all she asked for.
Yeah, just, you want to send an AI robot here, that's fine. Yeah. Have a drone from Amazon drop a bomb on my... Yes, okay.
Man, I will shoot off a flare so you don't miss it.
As long as I am dead, like, quick. Yeah. I don't care. I don't want to be sitting here suffering for hours or whatever and having it drawn out. Just as long as it's over quick.
Yeah. And hello to Demo K that joined the chat. What's going on? Hope you're having a good night.
Other than that, like, whatever. I don't pay attention to this shit because it's too upsetting.
Yeah. AI was asked to show an image of a whore in the street. They showed a picture of Kim Kardashian. Damn. They were hitting her pretty hard, too.
And that was the most random fucking person.
To be at the... Well, her and Tom Brady were rumored to be dating at one point.
Just like, she walked up and I'm just like, what in the hell? So now...
She was good, though. She was really good. She threw a lot of OJ jokes, some Rob Kardashian jokes. It was pretty good. Some people didn't get the Belichick jokes. If you're not a football fan, you're not going to get some of the jokes. And that Tuck Rule one, I know a lot of people were like, what's that mean? Because they didn't watch sports. Yeah. And you didn't understand, you know, the fucking Raider game with the Tuck. Everyone knows how crazy that was if you're a sports fan. But to get off of that, I did watch a couple of things here. And you know what, man? The power of the podcast is really something else. Because I did announce that I was looking for a BFF. And boy, I got some responses here. And I watched this.
Why do people bother?
I don't know.
I don't understand it because they
don't know how the last one went.
The last like 5, like you keep them for a little bit and then like it's done.
I'm talking about the last time I had one of these contests.
Right, but these best friends, these BFFs don't last. You send gifts. Yeah. You've sent gifts.
I sent
and they still
BFF
disappear.
Necklace, and you know what? I have to burn it now. I have to burn the fucking thing because they just, you're right, they don't last.
They don't, just whatever. You're a scary person.
I'm a horrible human being.
You scare people off.
The only person I can't scare off is you, for fuck's sakes. I've been trying for years.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that you're the same person that you are on the podcast? I thought that was all just an act.
It's not an act.
And then they disappear.
It's not an act, motherfucker. This is me, for better or for worse. But anyway, got into a movie called Old. And this was not my pick, so this is M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh, and God.
Yeah, listen, man, he made one good fucking movie.
What was it?
Signs.
Okay.
That was it. You liked this movie, too. It was Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix.
I like Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mel Gibson was amazing. Hey, here, I am directed. Oh, that's awesome. So anyway, this is a movie. It was about these people that were... it was about this family, and they were not getting along. And the husband and wife are about to get a divorce. They want to take the kids on one last vacation. So they go to this beautiful resort. It's fucking amazing. They got a great deal on it, so you know some weird shit is afoot here. They get to the place. The guy's like, okay, welcome. And when they pull up to the fucking resort, people are already standing there waiting for him. And I'm like, I would have turned the fuck around and driven in the other direction. That's just creepy to me.
Why? If you're supposed to be checked in, you're scheduled for like 10:45. Yeah. Then they would be outside waiting for you.
There was like a line. They're all smiling and shit, wearing the same color outfit.
But doesn't that happen? Like we've never gone on like a tropical vacation, but doesn't that happen when you get off the plane? You get laid in like Hawaii and shit. People are there to greet you. What's up, man cave? Oh yeah, I've seen it in movies. Never experienced it. Dude, it was a fucking mess of a movie. I did not like this shit at all. So anyway, they have these married problems, and then they get invited by the owner of the resort to the special island where a couple other people, like different odd pairings, are there. And they notice that time is rapid for them. Like, they're aging quickly. The guy's hair's growing quick. Another person's going gray. Another person was like in their first trimester of pregnancy. All of a sudden now they're fucking giving birth on the beach. They're trying to find out why they're all aging. And that's the point of this. They're all in this... they can't get off of it. It's like Lost, but they're all rapidly aging. It's fucking... a really good premise, but I didn't like this movie at all, man. I'm not a fan of M. Night Shyamalan at all. He had one good movie, and that was it. Oh, no, The Sixth Sense. I forgot about that. How come you guys didn't... Oh, that movie was good. Yeah, that was a really good movie. So he had a couple of good ones. What's up, Marty? Enter the studio. How you doing? And also, I have an offer to watch
True Detective Season 4. So I'll be watching that. So I'm going to make one of these things work one of these days.
Well, good luck.
One of these days
I shouldn't even say good luck to you. I should say good luck
to anybody, man.
Whoever gets the
Whoever
job.
the fuck gets the job. You get paid. All right. So anyway, that's all I got. True Detective 4, I'm going to be watching that one. And Season 3 was so good. I have very low hopes because Season 1 was great. Season 2 sucks. Season 3 was fucking phenomenal. Season 4 is going to be bad. And then I don't know what the hell else, man. I finished X-Men 97. I'm going to try to maybe find something else after that because I'm definitely in a comic book mood now, man. I'm in fucking full-blown... Oh, that's right. There was a Flashpoint movie that came out on Max. There was a 2-part movie thing. I watched the first one. I got to watch the second one.
You know, there's something about... I haven't been on Max in so long.
You were hooked on Paramount Plus.
I know, and I went on there and they had like a preview for things coming out in May or whatever on Max.
Yeah.
And I watched the whole preview. I'm like, none of this shit looks good. None of this stuff looks interesting to me. And I'm like, well, this app is garbage to me now. Like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's Paramount and Netflix now for me, I guess. I don't know. And Netflix, I'm surprised I'm even fucking on there.
Yeah.
So...
Well, I did find a way to upgrade Prime to having no ads.
You did?
Yeah. That was a tip that was given to me, so there you go. There might be a front runner in this new BFF contest here.
I had no idea. I still don't like Prime.
I don't know.
Because every time I go to click on something, I have to pay for it, so obviously I'm clicking on the wrong shit.
No, man, I'm telling you, this ad-free thing changed my whole perspective on Prime. I might start using it now.
I don't know. They don't really have anything.
Yeah. But they do have Watch Party feature, which is pretty neat. I mean, that's actually pretty fucking cool. That's the only only app that has it. But other than
my God. In Netflix, you know what I noticed today?
What's that?
Is that you can remove something from your continue watching list.
Yeah, you hold the button down.
No, you have to like click something. And I'm like, that has never been there.
No,
I've never seen it there before on Netflix. On other apps, I have. Like Max, you just press the button for like 2 seconds and it disappears. I've never done it on Netflix, and I'm like, oh my God, I like a whole list of shit I just got rid of today.
Good for you. I'm glad you figured it out. You got to show me.
It was amazing.
I thought you just hold your
like
finger.
I felt clean.
Good. Good. At least you don't feel like an asshole, and that's what we're all here for today, ladies and gentlemen.
I know. Did it take us like 30 minutes to get there? It took us 25.
Yeah. Pain in the ass. You keep fucking yapping here.
Sorry.
Well,
I've only had one beer.
I thought this was your favorite show of the week for some reason. I have no idea why.
I like just bullshitting.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I talk too much.
Yeah, you don't shut the fuck up. You're the asshole. All right, you ready to hop on into some of these?
I suppose if we have to.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you a couple short ones in here to get you warmed up. This person wants to know, am I the asshole for telling my wife I'm going to start staying in a hotel whenever she has her period?
Oh, fuck you, dude. Seriously, screw you.
You know, I've never understood this whole period perception.
I'm telling you, men couldn't handle a fucking period.
But
they couldn't handle it.
I've been surrounded by women my entire life. My entire life surrounded by women. I've got 3 older sisters. My mom was, my mom was a single mom. I had 3 sisters. My brother was never home. So it was just me and 3 sisters. So I've been around my whole life. I have never seen this period attitude. You don't have it. I've never experienced it. I've never.
I do.
Really.
Not as bad as some people, but like there are moments where I like I'll get pissed off at something.
Yeah.
And then a couple minutes later, I'm like, wow, I really shouldn't have been that upset over something so stupid. Yeah. But like you don't realize it's happening at the time that it's happening. Like you have no control. Like you're just pissed off.
Is it really?
Seriously, it'll be the littlest thing, and I'll get so fucking mad, but not realizing that like
it's irrational.
It's about to start or something because I'm getting like really too emotional right now. I hate it. It's you can't control it.
Yeah, well, I mean, shit.
Please let it end. Please, when the fuck is it ever
coming? It's coming.
I'm like begging, please take it. I've been bleeding for like 50 years.
Be careful what you wish for, man. I hear the other thing is pretty bad too. So.
Like women, we have it so shitty. I don't know why men want to be us so damn bad,
dude.
If we could, I wish you could like men that want to be women could just get all the pain and the suffering and the emotional shit that came with it because like. you can say you're a woman all you want to, but you don't go through what we do.
How bad do you really want to be a woman? Is what
I don't.
Is what should happen to these fucking men. Like, all right, so how bad? I'm a woman. Okay, fine. Immediately, you have to get your dick cut off. You have to be castrated.
They should walk around with those fucking labor-inducing freaking electrodes.
Saying immediately. Like, how bad do you want to be a woman? You can't be a woman with your dick because women don't have them. So therefore, you have to cut that off. You have to go through with it. At least 100% go through with the fucking thing and see how bad you want it. Scare them straight is what I'm trying to say here.
You have no control over your emotions. Like, it sucks.
Fucking fruitcake. Oh, that Walmart had like 5 bathrooms. You didn't see when I was going to the bathroom there. They had the men's and the women's.
A family one. I saw the family one.
They had 2 family ones, and there was like another one that was just there. It wasn't labeled, so I'm guessing that's where the freaks go.
It's like a closet with a toilet in there.
Look who finally made it. I want to stop the show and say hello to Dougie Fresh, our buddy. This guy is amazing, man. He always leaves the nicest comments about the show, so I want to take a minute. Him and his lovely wife, Marie, fucking amazing people, man. I hope he's as high as I am right now because we're going to have a good show today.
Yeah, get to the story. Stop
won't,
talking.
Listen, you won't goddamn let me. You keep yapping so much. My 31-year-old male, I'm a 31-year-old male. My wife is 30. We get easily irritated at me. And even worse, though, when she's on her period. Yes, I try to be more calm, supporting, and patient with her, but to no avail. For example, when her toddler is being fussy eating dinner, she'll snap at me and yell at me to get something she needs. Once she's off her period, she's mostly nice to me.
Mostly. I love the mostly in there.
Yesterday, she yelled at me when I accidentally dropped my phone, which made a loud noise and scared her.
Well, listen, the kids drop their damn phones all the damn time, and it does make you jump.
Oh my God! I snapped and said, "You know what? I'm going to start staying at a hotel whenever you're on your period because this is getting unbearable." She looked shocked and said, "How could you say that? Do you know how much pain I'm in?" I said, "Yes, but that doesn't give you a free pass to be rude and take me for granted." Am I the asshole for wanting to stay in a hotel when my girlfriend is on her period?
Let me guess, you're not going to take the toddler with you when you go to the hotel, right? So she has
not.
she can relax for the 4, 5, 7 days that she's dealing with this shit.
Of course not.
You're just going to go to the hotel and hang out, probably drink at the hotel bar, and,
Yeah.
Fuck off, dude.
I think this guy just wants to get a weekend pass to be a fucking dude, man. That's what he's trying to do.
Asshole.
Absolutely.
Come on, man. Yeah, I know what you're going through. No, you don't. Shut the fuck up.
Don't. It's impossible. You're not a woman, dude. You can't be. You never will.
This poor woman is dealing with a screaming toddler and then a dumbass for a husband.
Exactly.
I can only imagine the pain she's going through. And she has to deal with this shit every fucking day.
Yeah.
So if she snaps for 1 week, deal with it.
Yeah. I just don't even.
Oh, Lord.
I can't put myself in his shoes because, like I said, you've been very easy. You're not the typical woman. You had the easiest childbirth ever.
Okay.
It was. No, I mean, I thought you took it like a champ. I've been through multiple of those. You remember, I've got sisters that were getting knocked up every other week. I've been through the pregnancy thing. I was there. My sister's water broke 8 times.
I will say this. I had the easiest pregnancies ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're fucking simple.
Jenna gave me a little bit of difficulty for some reason. I had like a nasty skin rash on my arm that would not go away until the day she was born. She was born and all of a sudden, like magic, my arm was back to normal.
It was the weirdest thing.
No medicine cured it. I don't know what it was. But like, yeah.
You were definitely well housebroken. I'm telling you. It was great.
I loved being pregnant. Some women hated it. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I would be pregnant 24/7 if I could.
Yeah, and you'd be the fuck up out of this house.
It's fucking amazing.
All right. That was an easy softball one for you, right?
Yeah, I don't like this guy. He's a fucking douche.
Yeah, he's a fucking asshole. All right, here's another one for you. And I think Sherry might like this one.
Is she in the chat?
No, of course not.
I'm going to call her ass out right now.
She's so busy.
She's so busy.
She's so busy. I mean, she has to get her...
She literally said to me, what the hell did she say? She's like, oh my God, I keep forgetting about your live show. I got to remember this week. She listened to our Monday show, which was this morning that was posted, was commenting about that show. It is like, she's not in the chat.
She's not in the chat?
Guess where she is, because I have her on my app.
Oh my God, home. Did you stalk her? She's at home right now.
What the fuck you doing, bitch?
Listen.
So I just wanted to call her out real quick. Like, where are you?
Well, maybe this will summon her. Am I the asshole for correctly assuming that a larger bra belonged to a woman with a larger chest?
I can't.
My girlfriend and her female friend are both vacationing.
Oh my God.
And their apartment because my girlfriend is moving in with me and her roommate friend is moving elsewhere. Their apartment is an absolute mess and pretty much always has been. I was over to help do all the cleaning and packing in relation to the move. We were in my girlfriend's room cleaning out the closet, and there was a bunch of old clothes and underwear everywhere. I picked up a bra and I said, "This is an E cup. It's not yours. It belongs to X," with X being her friend. Of course I was correct. Both my girlfriend and her friend were upset by this. They said, firstly, I didn't need to announce the bra size so loud and say who it belonged to.
Seriously, what are you doing?
I could have just taken it to her room. They said I unnecessarily called attention to her titties, and this came off as creepy and sexualization. I strongly disagreed. Am I the asshole?
This person's an asshole.
Wow.
Maybe I'm in an asshole mood.
You think
Why would you do that? Just
No.
put it aside. Like, why did you well, it definitely isn't yours.
Have you seen her fucking tits? And these are not yours. They're flat-chested McGee.
Like, that's weird to even make a comment. Just put it aside or bring it to that person's room or whatever. But you called it out, which makes you an asshole.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's shut up.
Yeah.
Size E? Is it for real or are they just making up letters because they said for X?
So
size E.
I
Is
mean,
that even? Do you even get that in the store? In the store? What the fuck is size E? I don't have size E.
Size E. Those are some fucking massive cups.
Like, holy crap! Damn.
Those are some cups right there, man. The cups runneth over. It's fucking some jumbo jigglers right there, man. Holy shit.
But you definitely don't hold it up like, well, this definitely isn't yours. Yeah. Like, that's weird, man.
Those are some handfuls right there, buddy.
Damn. Yeah, you're an asshole. Just for being stupid.
So, let's say, for instance, in the Sherry household, if, they're doing laundry and sit at the table one day and they pick up two garments and they're like, wait, what's this? And they're like, that's a tablecloth. And they're like, no, that's Sherry's bra because she's got some cups.
Oh, my God. You're an asshole if you do that. Like, why would you even comment anything?
So, I guess you're
It's just
right.
weird.
Yeah.
If someone's undergarments, why you gotta say anything? Just, know who it is and just, give it to the person.
I think this guy has a thing for those tits, and I think that's what it is. He had to announce it, and how big they are. I don't know. It's just some stupid thing. So, all right, I'll agree with you, asshole.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend it's gross to piss in his car?
All right. Listen. No, you're not. It's disgusting. Yeah. Men are fucking weird.
I agree. I'm one of them.
Weird. And it's just, I just don't understand it. Yeah. You could pee outside while you're grilling. I just don't understand it. Pee in bottles, pee wherever the fuck. I'm just oh my God. I'm the bathroom's 5 steps away. I just don't understand it. In the car, really? Yeah. Unless it's a really long road trip, but...
I was going to piss in the car today. I said if I had a bottle, I'd be pissing right now.
I was thinking that in my head. I was thinking that I should bring a bottle tomorrow, and I'm like,
oh,
please.
I always got to have a bottle nearby, man. I'm getting old. My prostate's the size of a fucking watermelon. I need a bottle, bitch.
It's just so gross. It's so gross.
I'm probably the only person in history that wants a colostomy bag. Let me drain this shit quicker and get rid of it, damn it. Please. Just throw it out the fucking window.
I don't know. Isn't that a shit bag?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know, but no to the bottles. I just, no.
No. So I'm a 24-year-old female who's been with my 23-year-old boyfriend for just over a year. He recently had to move back in with his parents in the suburbs and is now commuting at least 40 minutes to and from work every day.
Do you remember, I know I'm interrupting you, but do you remember the house that we had in the ghetto, right? Where we lived above that scumbag family?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I had to do laundry, and we shared a basement.
Disgusting, yeah.
And it was my washer and dryer, and I had to make a deal with them that they could use it if they let me go in there. Went to do laundry, and nothing but milk jugs of piss all in the basement.
All over the place, dude.
And I was never so freaking disgusted in my life because they had... It was a 14-person family or something. Yeah. They were living in the basement. They were living in their apartment. They were all over the... And I'm
There's
oh my God.
There's a story to tell. Yeah, we never talked about them on here.
No, we lived in a terrible, terrible area.
It was a 3-bedroom apartment. And they had 14 people, babies living in there.
Yeah, it was so gross.
They took over the entire basement.
That was also the apartment that we had a mouse.
Yeah.
Same goddamn apartment.
Because
and
of them,
those
they were
fucking
disgusting.
scumbags.
Yeah, and then they broke into the attic.
Mm-hmm.
And we're living, because I remember one time, like, we saw lights flashing up there. We're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then the landlord knocked on the door one day, and he's like, hey, are they in the attic? We're like, yeah, you fucking idiot. This is your place. You
Yeah,
know
like
what's
they
going on
overtook the whole house except for like our flat, our floor.
Yeah.
It was just, I'll never forget that, walking into the basement and milk jugs full of piss. And I'm just like, oh my God, I can't.
Light bright, what's up, girlfriend?
That's what it reminded me of. So
Yeah.
for some reason that entered in my head.
Yeah.
Terrible.
And the mom was a tweaker. She was a freaking
Yes,
prostitute.
oh my God, she would come home.
She walked like one of the walkers from The Walking Dead. She walked in like a stop animation kind of shit. It was really weird and freaky.
Leaning to the side.
Always cracked out, man, that woman.
Oh my God. That was the worst. You thought my apartment was the worst. That was the worst fucking place
it was the worst.
ever.
What's good, Light Bright? How are you doing? Your hair looks awesome, by the way. I love that color on you. It looks great. All right. So he recently had to move back in with his parents in the suburbs, about an hour with traffic to get to his job.
Damn.
During the drive home, there isn't really anywhere you can stop to use a bathroom once you are out of city limits. It's just long stretches of field until you get into the residential areas. For medical reasons, he needs to stay very hydrated at all times, which of course means he is peeing at all times. Last night he went out for dinner, and on the way home I noticed an empty ice cream bucket on his back seat. He keeps his car pretty immaculate. I know where this is going.
Yeah.
So it was strange to see any kind of trash just lying in the seat. I laughed and said something like, wow, really letting yourself go, huh? And he said, no, that's my emergency piss bucket. I thought he was joking, but it turns out he was dead serious. I asked him if he's actually used it, and entirely deadpan, he says, 2 or 3 times, yeah. He told me he dumps it in the dirt behind his fence and rinses it out with the hose once he gets home. I was shocked by this. I told him it was disgusting and he needs to wait until he gets home because he's not 3 years old, or better yet, just pee before you leave like an adult. I can understand if he was dealing with incontinence or a leaky bladder, but he doesn't have either. His ability to hold pee is the same as anyone else's.
Yeah, but I'm so confused because she said he has to pee frequently.
Yeah.
Because of a medical condition, and now she's saying he can hold it and he has no issue. So which one is it?
I don't know.
Because I'm on his side if he has a medical issue.
Yeah. No,
That's
she
not
said
his
he doesn't.
fault.
She said he doesn't have
But
one.
in the beginning, she said there's a medical issue somewhere. She said it.
You're saying to move back in? Well, I'm looking at it now. Hold
Yeah.
on, let me go back at it.
Unless I
Where's it
completely
go?
misheard.
For medical reasons, he needs to stay very hydrated at all times. So, you're right. He has to stay hydrated. So he's
For a
drinking.
medical reason, he has
Yeah.
to constantly drink fluid, which means he's going to have to pee a lot.
Yeah.
So then shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he can... even though he's going through fields and stuff, I don't think he can stop on the side of the road and pee. What if a cop shows up?
Yeah, so basically she called him a 3-year-old and it upset him. He snapped back with something like, toddlers don't have to drink 4 liters of water every day, and comparing me to one is really offensive. He dropped me off without kissing me goodbye. We haven't talked since the other day. Am I the asshole?
Yeah, you're an asshole because
Yeah.
whatever the medical reason is that he has to constantly drink.
Yeah.
If you're constantly drinking, you're constantly having to go to the bathroom, and it's an hour-long drive. So I'm on this dude's side. As disgusting as it is, he can't help it. So, yeah, she's an asshole. Like,
I'm
get
with
over
you.
it.
Well, you brought up the medical thing. I didn't
Yeah.
catch that in the beginning because I'm stoned, so you had to bring that back to me. And I was ready to say, not the asshole, but yeah, definitely the asshole on this one.
No.
She's
She's the
got,
asshole.
yeah, because she's got a medical issue. You can't pass him for having an issue.
Yeah, no. If there's an issue there, then fine. If you're a perfectly healthy person, use a goddamn bathroom. But if not, that's not his fault. So
Yeah.
I don't change it out once in a while though. You can't just rinse it out.
Yeah.
You can't have something smelly nasty in the back seat. But yeah,
Light Bright agrees that she'd be going in the bucket or the field. So there you go.
Yeah. So at least you know that it's empty, and he's emptying it out. He's not leaving it in there to roast in the summer sun.
Exactly.
And peeing in it multiple times before he empties it.
Exactly.
He's cleaning it out. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Good for him.
Exactly. All right. Am I the asshole for having a bigger reaction to a stranger's gift than my own husband's?
Oh, God.
For context, I'm a 30-year-old female who just had a birthday. My husband got me 30 gifts to mark the event.
Damn.
Nothing big, just different little items. None of the items were anything I'd buy myself in particular. My husband was the habit of buying things he likes or finds cool, but not really thinking of the other person. For example, one of the items was a nice set of colored pencils. I have a specific art of style, and I only draw with black pens, or a nice vase that is very specifically his style. However, I was still extremely grateful to make sure he knew this. My sisters own a bar, so I go there and am around them quite often. This person's, they must not have English as the first language. It's very hard to read this.
I'm a little confused. But
yeah, it's very hard to read this. They have a regular who comes to the bar maybe 2 or 3 times a week for the last 2 years, so I see him pretty frequently. I've never seen him outside of the bar. We have a joke about how aliens are probably watching all of us, and every once in a while throw crazy things at us just to see how it plays out. Anyways, the other day we went in to have drinks for my birthday. The regular came and told me happy birthday and handed me a small pouch. In the pouch was $100 and a small silver alien holding a diamond. Also a note that said, "I'm hoping the aliens give you everything you deserve." I started crying. It was just so thoughtful, especially since I wasn't expecting anything. I thanked him and gave a hug, and he went about his way. My husband was acting strangely the rest of the night, and rightfully so. This is a little too fucking personal here.
Is that you, or is that what she's saying?
No, that's me. It's
okay, I was going to... Okay.
Like, that's me. Yeah, let's... This is a little too much. This
guy's a
regular customer.
Yeah.
Doesn't really... He's got a thing for, and the way she just reacted, just opened that door.
Yeah.
Done. I would kick to the curb.
$100 plus an alien with a diamond.
Yeah, this is a little
too
much here. Yeah, this woman is fucking... She's a complete asshole. There's no coming back from this. The husband gave thoughtful gifts. He might not be the best gift giver, but he's fucking trying, man. Fucking A.
He knew she liked art and got colored pencils. Even though she doesn't use colored pencils, like, he was trying to put thought into it.
He tried to put thought into it. Even if you got it wrong, you fucking say thank you. It's a fucking gift, man. You appreciate every gift you're fucking given.
30 things.
30 things.
30.
This fucking rotten bitch of a fucking... Fuck this bitch, man. Fuck her. When we got home, I asked what was wrong, and he told me he was upset about the way I reacted to the gift. He said I didn't act the way about his gift that he worked really hard on. He said that was inappropriate for the regular to give me a gift. He said I was an asshole for reacting that way, especially in front of him, but it was just a natural reaction. He doesn't want me to keep the gift. I feel really badly, but I want to keep it. Am I the asshole?
Yes. Because it's not even a friend. You keep saying that this is a regular customer.
Yeah.
So you don't even consider this person a friend.
Yeah.
If it's a regular customer that you happen to see when you go into the bar as well, and they give you a thing, I'd be like, no, I'm not comfortable taking this, but thank you for the thought or whatever. Like, $100. And then on top of that, a gift. I don't like it.
Yeah, I hate this.
I don't like it. Like, it's weird. And it's a man giving it to her. Like, no.
If she didn't like the gifts her husband gave her, she's an artist. She could have drawn a surprised look on her face. Brian goes, that's awesome.
That's so fucked up. I love the people we have in Discord, man.
Maybe some context would change our minds here. And I love the fact that we read these live on the air. I tell you, we don't read these beforehand. We just do it live so we have a genuine reaction. We can change our minds in real time. Here's some context. It wasn't a real diamond, and he gives $100 to all the staff on their birthday. I just want to thank everyone for the responses. He gave me a lot to thank on. I will say this. He's a man twice my age. I'm 99% sure he's gay anyway.
Okay.
So it was not a ring or a piece of jewelry. It's just something you put on a desk, she goes. So I still don't like it.
It still seems weird. Because number one, she's not even part of the staff.
Yeah.
She said her sister owns the bar.
Her sister. It's just,
So you're still not part of the staff. So it's still a little weird with that. And it's, number one, it's weird because you have a husband.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I wouldn't feel comfortable. Like this, for me, I wouldn't accept it. Like, this is weird. No, thank you. Thanks, but no thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one.
I don't like it.
That's a tough one, but I still say asshole.
Yeah.
Still, she's a fucking asshole. Yeah, you don't do that shit.
Yeah, I don't like it. Or I would have just given it to my sister.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
This is your customer, man. I don't need to be bringing this home and my husband seeing this shit. You take this. You take this. Yeah, fuck that. No.
So that's a terrible spouse. Here's another terrible spouse. Possibly a terrible spouse. Am I the asshole for telling my husband that if we don't move, then we will end up divorcing because him and the wife next door make me incredibly uncomfortable?
Oh, God.
So obviously, husband and wife. Next door, there's a husband and wife.
Yeah, husband's a scumbag.
What's the situation?
Someone's doing something they shouldn't be doing.
Someone's doing a little something here. All right, so I know hormones probably play a role here.
No, you can't. No.
I didn't say it. They said it, not
You
me.
can't say that.
They said it. I didn't say it. I'm reading
When
it.
you're married, there's no hormones for anyone else. I don't give a fuck. When you're with someone, that is it.
Maybe she means her hormones. Maybe she's old and she's overreacting, maybe, is what she could be saying. We don't know. I just read the first couple of words, Damon. Let me get some more out of here before we start jumping to conclusions.
Let's not be making excuses for this dude.
All right. I know hormones probably play a role here, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm overreacting.
Okay, well,
It's on her. It's on her hormones.
She's not.
Bitch, let me read the fucking thing.
I'm sorry.
My husband and I moved here back in June of 2023, and he soon became super close with a couple next door. And to a point where every single day we were being invited out in a boat or over to have barbecue with them.
Oh, nice.
It bothered me a great deal, honestly, because every time I said I didn't want to go, my husband would pretty much force his hand and guilt me into going, and I was pregnant and simply didn't want to be around anyone. He would say, well, I want to go, but if you don't want to go with me, then it'll make me look like a bad husband. The wife next door was also pregnant. You see, we don't talk to our fucking neighbors, so we would never be in this position. It would never happen.
No, we just film them when they get arrested.
We film them, they get arrested from a safe distance.
Or if they're arguing, we lift the window so we can hear them.
Yeah.
That's all we do. Come on, that's a normal neighbor.
There were a couple times when they knocked on our door trying to get us over the years. And there was this guy who talked to everyone. He came over when we were getting stuff out of the car. And I'm like, I'm holding a fucking heavy-ass thing of water. And you're trying to have a fucking talk about the weather. Get the fuck out of here. Dude, I know I'm jacked, man, but come on.
That same old man came over another time when we came into the house. We just pulled in. We came into the house. He immediately beelined for our door.
Yeah.
Knocked and rang the doorbell, and we hid in a hallway that was not visible at all.
That was great.
Like you couldn't even see it. Like we
were
were
looking
hiding.
at the kids. The kids were looking at us like, what do we do? We're looking at them for help. They're looking at us, and they were like 6 years old.
Seriously, like, what's happening? Why are you in the hallway?
Like,
Why is no one answering the door?
Our fucking older daughter's the only one with sense. She's like, it's just our fucking neighbor. Just answer the door. And then there was the fucking Steve Perry looking guy from the band Journey who came over the house and he had his ponytail. And then I fucking ran to the door, opened it, and he was looking at me and starting to walk towards it. And I'm like, no, we don't talk to people. And
we also had the one up the street from the same area that we were from in New York that bring like garbage bags full of fucking milk.
And I'm like, at the school, that motherfucker.
What the hell am I supposed to do with all this milk? Like, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, you were getting pissed and telling me, and I'm like, I'm going to put an end to this shit.
I was like, I can't say no. She keeps giving me milk. I don't know what to do with the milk.
What the fuck did I say? You're like a fucking dairy farm in this bitch. Fucking milk in the fucking freezer. We had more fucking milk in this house than Sherry has in her fucking giant cups.
Dude, in the freezer, in the refrigerator, it was everywhere. And I'm like, I don't know what to do.
We were fucking bathing in this shit. We had nothing, no other use for it, man. It was fucking awful.
Bringing it over.
What the fuck did I say? What the fuck did I say to them to get rid of them finally? I'm like, stop bringing this shit over here. Give it to someone else. Get the fuck out of here.
And then it started off as milk, and then they started bringing bread. It was like loaves of bread.
Where are you getting this shit from?
We don't even eat this kind of bread. What is it?
And bagels? What the fuck, dude?
Like, my kids don't eat this shit. I don't
it's
want
like,
it.
Yeah, we're doing good. What the fuck are you doing? Give it to the family that needs this shit.
They were trying so hard to be nice, and we're like, well, we don't need your help.
Fucking scumbags. So fuck neighbors.
God.
So, here we go.
So stupid.
Let me get back to this article here. There's been a buildup of stuff that bothers me a lot, and yes, I've communicated it. Like last year when we were on the boat, we stepped off at one of the lake shores, and my husband and the other husband went in. They asked me and the wife if we wanted anything. She asked for like 4 or 5 different things. I just asked for one specific soda because I was craving it. When they came back out, I found that my husband had brought the other wife everything she requested. Why didn't her husband buy it? And he didn't get me anything because he forgot and didn't go back in or anything because it was too busy and didn't want to stand in line for 20 minutes.
Oh, he's a fucking scumbag.
Or if we are standing by the fire pit, he will ask the other wife if she needs a seat before he asks me. Or if he sees her grilling food, he will be like, here, let me get that for you. But if he sees me cooking, he never offers to take over.
He probably is trying to be nice, but it's coming off like fucking terrible.
I can tell you what's going on here.
Like, this dude's a scumbag.
I can tell you what's going on here, and this is the main reason why I fucking hate other guys. I don't have guy friends, and I just don't like this fucking thing that they do. Where if you get a bunch of guys in a room together, they're always going to be trying to top each other, you know, because they give a fuck. You know what I mean? Not all guys are like this.
Trying to be better husbands than her own husband.
And then your fucking dad tried that shit, and I had to put him in his place. If you want to tell that story, he kept trying to like put himself over. Like there was a dominance competition one day, and we were having. It was like me, you, him, his wife, the neighbor, this nice woman, and like someone else was there too. I think
the woman's daughter.
Yeah, the woman's daughter. We were having a good time barbecuing. Your dad's like trying to put me down the whole time. I'm like, and I told him like, your dad's got to fucking stop.
Oh, that was a nightmare.
And then he came in, and I had to fucking hit him a few times, and and that was the end of that. But I mean, fucking A, like, but
yeah, that was a nightmare.
Some guys are just like that, and it turns me off because I don't give a fuck. You know, oh, I'm the biggest fucking guy in the room. Well, go fuck you. Who cares, man? Just enjoy yourself. I'm thinking this guy is doing that, and he's trying to prove that he's the alpha in that little circle of friends. You know. I'm the man here. I'm better than your husband, and I have my wife, and I don't want yours too. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of thing. I think that's what's happening here. So he also takes out all the garbage to dump for her, despite her having a husband who can do it.
Fuck
this
that.
Is what he's doing. He's trying to mark his territory over there because he's one of those fucking guys who thinks he's the shit. Anyway, we'll take out their dog, keep an eye on her kids so she can go to the store, but I have only taken literally 10 showers without the baby since I gave birth 6 months ago. I don't think anything is truly going on, but I know for absolute fact that he's trying to look like a superhero, super dad, and super husband to her when he's actually not to me. He loves the attention he gets from doing all these favors for her, but he just doesn't do that stuff at home. He used to. Before we moved here, he used to be a great husband. Like I said, I've communicated with him that this bothers me a great deal. But he's not cheating, and he doesn't think he's doing anything wrong because he's just helping people out. But it's been dragging me. Every single time I see him do anything, I start resenting him more, because it's every single day. Or every single time I watch him walk over to their house and talk to them while I'm inside cooking and parenting destroys me. Because again, it's every day. I told him last night that if we didn't move out of here, I'll end up divorcing him. That I feel like the side bitch to the real wife talking about the people next door. He still thinks I'm being ridiculous, but there's no cheating going on. I know there's not. But that makes no difference.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He's not fucking helping out at home. He's helping the stupid bitch next door. This would piss me off.
I would like to know what this other husband is doing because it just, I mean...
What is he doing? Sitting on the couch drinking a beer? Like, what? I don't understand.
This is so fucking bizarre. He says we can't afford the move and that he's just happy to have friends again after going years with essentially no social life. I just can't do it anymore. The post about the boat and my husband catering to the friend's pregnant wife from last year was me. I posted on a throwaway account that I no longer have access to. Okay.
Yeah, no, man.
Damn, dude.
I couldn't deal with this.
Yeah, this
would cause many, many, many arguments. This would not be good.
This is fucking nuts, man. This is, yeah.
This would not be good.
I would love to know about this other husband.
Yeah. I need to know about both of them. And why is the wife just like... The neighbor is just allowing him to come over and... So the husband's not going to the dump?
Dude, he's
this
not taking
is
out his...
so weird.
Not taking out his own fucking garbage. This is some weird shit, man.
And he's helping her, like, so she can go to the store, so he's watching the neighbor's baby, but not watching his own baby, so his wife can take a fucking shower.
I think that's what's happening here, the whole dominant. I think
this
he's trying to
weird.
mark his territory.
I don't like this guy.
I fucking hate this guy.
She's not an asshole.
She's not an asshole.
No.
I mean, maybe she's an asshole for not divorcing him. She just fucking leave. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, she just, I don't know, man.
This guy's he's a real dirtbag, man. I mean, you gotta calm that shit down. That's why we don't... Do you think remember that man, the old man I was talking about just a minute ago, the neighbor? Do you think his wife felt that way because he was always doing shit around the neighborhood, like always talking to people and shit? Do you think she felt that way?
Probably.
Yeah. Look who just joined the chat. Sensational Sherry's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I was literally just texting her, bitch, you should be in this show. She was complaining how bored she was with whatever she was watching. Yeah. And I'm like...
And she just popped in.
I was literally just texting her like you could have been in here for the last hour.
Oh my goodness.
She missed me like bursting out laughing for 5 minutes.
Yeah, she missed the story about the woman with the giant bra cup and all that good stuff. She missed everything. What the hell? Well, we're grateful to have you, Sherry.
I had tears coming out my eyes and everything.
Yeah, she lost her shit, Sherry. She needed your help.
Damn.
Am I the asshole for calling my daughter-in-law my son's ex-fiance's name when she calls me a nickname I don't like?
Oh, God.
So this is a catty Kathy here. I personally like to be called my full name. For example, I like to be called Samantha, and if people want to call me a nickname, it's Sam. I hate being called Sammy. I do not like the nickname, and it gets to my nerves. That's a little Supernatural Insider joke there. I've hated that nickname since I was a kid. My daughter-in-law will not stop calling me Sammy. I've explained multiple times I want to be called my name or Sam. I've explained that I don't like being called that. She's continued to do it, and this weekend I started to refer to her as my son's and ex's name.
Yeah, no, you don't do that.
So when she called me Sammy, I would refer to her as Adela.
Yeah, you don't do that.
This started a huge argument. She's completely pissed that I called her Adela, and she's telling me to stop making it a point to be a bitch. Now my husband, or my son, is refusing to talk to me now. So is she. They want an apology, and I'm refusing to do so. Am I an asshole?
Asshole. Like, serious asshole. You're not calling her a nickname.
Yeah.
You're calling her your son's ex-girlfriend's name, or fiance. That's a huge no.
That's
you
bad.
don't fucking do that.
J-Hall, what's up, buddy?
Are you fucking serious? Is he just fucking coming in here now?
Oh, boy, she is pissed, people.
What the hell with these people?
She is pissed. She is so mad right now.
You know what? Gold star to Brian for coming in at minute 1. Good job, Brian.
So what do you think?
Asshole.
Asshole?
This mother-in-law or wherever yeah, screw that.
Rosangela Pereira, how you doing? I think so too.
Yeah, fuck that, man.
Definitely an asshole.
I would be so pissed.
Me too. All right, so we are 57 minutes into the show here, which means this one is going to be
57 minutes, and people are just like...
Well, it's a thought that counts.
Is it?
Well, in J-Hall's defense, come on, there's a stereotype about always being late that we can use in this. And I don't think it would be offensive to say the stereotype that, he's arriving late.
I don't like it. Where's the cat picture to make up for it?
The loaf?
Yeah, where's the loaf? Where's Scotling?
Well, don't get mad at me. I'm stripping on Mondays. Oh, there you go. So, all right, Jay Hall. He's got a hustle.
That's right. That's right.
He has a side hustle.
It's not Friday. This is Monday.
All right. So, listen. This is your favorite one of the show, and I have no idea why, but maybe
because it's the last one, man. You've had me talking this whole fucking time.
No, you've been just taking over the damn thing, hijacking my stories.
I know.
But now you get to pick the final one, and I think that's why it's your favorite segment of the show. You ready to pick?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Whichever one we don't do, we'll read the other ones on our Friday show. You get to choose here. Am I the asshole for donating my kids' old clothes to charity instead of giving them to my ex-husband for his daughter?
Oh, what?
That's number one.
Oh, God.
Number two, am I the asshole for telling my dad I won't lie or trick my siblings and his wife? Crying won't change my mind. Number three, am I the asshole? My wife's sister lets her kids run wild and destroy my house during family dinners, so I voiced my opinion. And the last one, am I the asshole for telling my sister that I don't care about the baby she lost?
Oh, dude, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, God. There's so many. These are all good ones.
What's up, Stilo? How you doing? Yeah, even Jail's like, yikes.
Yeah, these are all good ones.
Yeah, I know. What do you think?
Is anyone picking them in the chat? Or
yeah,
no?
which one do you guys want to hear? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Let us know real quick, man.
They all sound fucked up.
They sound pretty fucking brutal. All right, Brian goes 4. We got any other ones here?
Yeah, these all sound messed up, man.
Yeah.
What did you do? You purposely went and handpicked these? You really
Not all
looking?
of them. All right, we're going to roll with number 4.
All right.
I'm a 20-year-old male, and my sister's 23. We've been very close since she lost her baby. She lost the baby at the end of 2022 when she was about 5 months pregnant.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, man, that's fucking, yeah. Obviously, her whole family was shocked and very supportive initially. However, I really tried to help her through this and get her back on her feet, coming to her apartment to clean and cook her food. It also doesn't help that her baby daddy left shortly after. My sister was unable to work because of her depression, so my family would help chip in and pay her bills. She remained like this for about 7 months, and my parents told her that they could no longer support her, when all she does is lay in bed and smoke a lot of pot, like 24/7, but they don't know that, and that she at least needs to look for a job. She lashed out and said she needs their support now more than ever. Regardless of them, I began to solely support her. Mind you, I still live with my parents and am attending school. That brings us to last Friday. I have about 3 semesters left of school and money's been getting tight. I told my sister that I really need to start saving and that she needs to get a job or just move back in. She laughed out, saying that I could never understand and that I was a terrible brother for even mentioning it. I said, excuse me, I've been paying your bills for over a year and have been the only one trying to help her get over this. She began yelling at me and calling me terrible names. I just snapped and said, I don't give a fuck about your dead baby. I did none of this for that baby. I helped you because you're my sister and I love you. I want what's best for you and I want you to recover. I told her this and she started attacking me, so I just left. The next morning, my parents sat me down and told me what I said was very wrong and rude. I explained what happened and how I still continued paying her bills after they stopped. They were just quiet and then left. My mother grabbed my shoulder and told me that my sister started to apply for jobs. I feel really bad, but also to a certain degree it worked, and she's at least looking for work. I know my sister will forgive me eventually, but I still feel terrible. Am I the asshole?
Yep.
You think so?
You don't say that.
I don't think so.
I don't care what he's doing on the site. It's the fact that he said that. I don't care that you lost your baby. Like, you don't... That was going over the line.
Yeah.
You could say, go get a job, like, it's been long enough, or get counseling or whatever. Look, I've been helping you. I can't help you much longer. Like, do something with your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get it. But you don't say, I don't care that you lost your baby, or I don't care about your dead baby, or whatever. Like, you don't say that.
Yeah, it's pretty screwed up.
That's going over the line. And so, because you said that, and you're admitting you said that, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
I don't care if you paid her bills for a fucking year. You don't say that.
Yeah, it's really messed
As
up.
annoying as that might be. But I can't, at 5 months, I can't even imagine.
It's messed up, but you know what? It was effective and it got the job done. Sometimes
I know,
people need to
but
hear...
You don't say that.
Yeah, sometimes people need to hear something. It is fucked up what he said. I mean, you can't come back from that. But guess what? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say fuck it,
No,
man. He's an asshole
asshole.
because there's a more effective way to do it. That's just by cutting
Yeah.
her off. You didn't have to say all that shit. You
You
could
could
have
have
just cut
said,
her
like,
off.
look, I've been helping you
Yeah,
for this amount of time.
yeah,
I understand you're going through something.
yeah.
I can only help you a little bit longer because I'm trying to better myself and get out of mom and
Yeah.
dad's house. Like, this is your sister. There are ways to go about it. You went the wrong freaking way, man.
I think she was taking advantage after a while. That's what it became, her taking advantage.
Right, but you could have been nicer about it, and like you went like for the jugular, man. You don't do that.
Yeah, you're right.
That's nasty.
You turned me, damn it. You turned me over.
Yeah, this asshole.
Yeah, at first I was like, it's a good thing because it worked out in the end. But yeah, he could have done it a different way.
He could have done it
He didn't have to
differently
say that
and
shit.
just warned her, I'm going to cut you off at this
Yeah.
date, and then cut her off, and then voila, she would have. Oh, okay.
See, my mind can be changed.
Fuck that. Fuck him.
I'm stubborn, but I'm not that stubborn, you know.
Cross the freaking line with that.
You certainly did. Fuck. All right,
Now
so-
pay her bills for another year just to make up for it.
No, man. I mean, can I just say how great this guy is, though? I mean, he said one really fucked up thing, but that doesn't discount how good of
Oh
a guy
no,
he
I'm not.
is, man.
Yeah, I didn't take
Yeah.
anything away from what he was doing before.
We're not
It was
liberals.
It was that one sentence. If he did not say that one sentence,
Yeah,
I would have been on his side.
yeah. We're not liberals, man. We're not going to say this guy did one horrible thing, so he's a terrible person for the
No.
rest of his life and should be fucking excised. From, you know, and he's a great fucking guy.
He's
he
a good
just slipped
brother.
and said
He
something wrong.
fucked up because he was mad.
Paid her fucking bills for a year. I mean, jeez. My family never... I was fucking homeless when I was like 17, 18 years old. I knocked my brother's door. He shut the door in my face. I mean, fucking piece of shit that I fucking had in my life, you know? I mean, I wish I had a family like this growing
Yeah.
up, so... There you go, man.
Well, you just didn't know me. We could have been living together.
Seriously, man. Seriously, we needed each other much younger in life. I think we would have been much better off. Seriously. So there you go,
God.
man. So
Instead, you hopped.
There you go,
hop
man.
a bus to Florida?
I fucking out the bus to Florida. I was like, I'm gonna see if I can make it work at 18 years old with some fucking old ass woman.
Oh God.
Holy fuck! I had some crazy experiences. You know, one day we're gonna do a live show. It's not gonna be an asshole story. We're just gonna do a live show, open the phone lines, and just bullshit for a fucking hour. You just want to do that one day?
No, because the last time you talked to someone from another country and it went on forever.
It was a good conversation.
about
We
nonsense
had a
in
great
another
convo,
country.
man. We were talking about the like poverty levels in some fucking country. And
Yeah,
they were at war
not
and
even
shit.
here. It was like
Yeah.
some like Kuwait or something.
Would you guys be down for a fucking live show where we
My
just do
God!
call-ins? That'd be
And
cool.
I'm literally sitting like in the corner in the dark
No,
part
no.
of the room. Like,
Well, obviously we'll do it differently. Like maybe
Goodness.
limit it to like 5 minutes or something, you know, and then be like, all right, you got to get the fuck out of here. Do something like that.
God.
We could do that one of these
That
days.
was terrible.
We'll have a good time. We'll open the phone lines. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But what are you gonna be doing for the next couple of days, sir?
What I always do, nothing.
Yeah. I'm going to be
I
working.
don't know. I don't have anything. I have nothing planned. I got nothing.
I'm working for a living because I'm working. I'm taking
Got
what I'm
more,
given because I'm working for a living.
More testing tomorrow. It'll be the last day. It's the last fucking day. And when she comes out of that room tomorrow, I am going to be celebrating. Like,
me too.
I have been dreading this all freaking year.
Ma'am,
and I can't wait for it to be done.
May I please have next Monday and Tuesday to just fucking do nothing but hang out with Monica in the bedroom, please?
I don't think so. I think I had something in mind, and I don't remember what it was.
Listen, I'm going to give you some Uber tokens, and
No,
you can
there
just
was
get the
something.
fuck up out of here.
Oh!
What?
Picking up our water park passes or something I was thinking about.
No, we cannot do that. I mean, we can just give them that day, dude. I just want to fucking do nothing, just hang out.
I know I planned on something for the next day.
Yeah. Well, what do you got going on?
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing
I'm
else?
just gonna
Not gonna
sit
watch
here
anything?
and chill.
True Detective Season 3, watch that one.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, I did come across, like, I was looking on Hulu because for some reason someone can't remember a password.
I'm the worst.
Had to go and change all the passwords again for the upteenth fucking
Good
time.
news, I can finally watch it work. So there you go.
Anyways, I had to go into all the TV apps and put the new password in, and I was on Hulu and I had to sign in or whatever, and I got into my profile and I'm like, oh wait, this is new. And then what's her name? Elizabeth Moss from Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
Is that her name? She's on a new show, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me try this. So I went and looked at the trailer, and it looks good.
Good.
And I'm like, okay, this is something I might be able to get into here. So she's got a bit of an accent in the show, but I don't care. Like, I just watched the trailer, and it kind of looked like a Jason Bourne type thing, and I'm like, okay, I can get behind this.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's a show and not a movie, so I might start that. I said how the baby reindeer was not for me, right?
Yeah.
I said that? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so moving on. It's called The Vial. I should hopefully start that and see how that is on Hulu.
All right, so after the show,
Yeah.
I'm going to watch Bigfoot the movie because Brian just put in the chat that Bigfoot movie that he put in the Discord channel. Mm-hmm. I'm going to check that out.
No one really believes that this thing exists, right?
Sherry does.
Yeah, but she's crazy.
Yeah. She's insane, and she left.
No
the
one
chat.
normal thinks this is
Bigfoot.
this is real.
You know
right?
what? Who knows what the fuck is out there? Hey, what's up, Kobe Samuel?
But it was literally brought up on the one podcast I listened to this week, and I never thought about it. I'm like, we've never found bones or anything. We've never
well, there were
there's
giants.
There's no
Giants-
evidence
giants
of
were
this fucking thing existing, so I don't know what, like, these stupid fucking pictures that keep popping up every
You
10
see
years.
society, these fucking guys out in the woods, man. You're fucking Bigfoot guys. Fucking, I hate these conspiracy theorists, man. I really do. Some of them are good to listen
Like, has
to.
anyone dug up a Bigfoot bone?
I don't know, man. They just do some weird
We
shit with it.
we could dig up dinosaur bones from millions and
But we
billions
can't
of
find
years
one
ago.
Bigfoot. We can't find one fucking mermaid.
Right.
We can't find any. We can't find
We can't
Atlantis.
find any
we can't
of this
find
other
shit.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It is nice to think about other things being
It's
out
great.
there,
It is great.
but there's no evidence, so people need to shut up.
The thing is like, why do people want the answers to questions that are impossible to answer? You know, just fucking live your life and just
Is
stop
there a
worrying
Loch
so
Ness
much.
monster?
Who cares? I live on land. That
I
thing
would
would be in the
love to
ocean.
see it,
Do I
though.
give a fuck about the Loch Ness monster?
It would be cool.
Do I give a fuck about Bigfoot? I don't ever plan on going out in the woods. Unless Bigfoot knocks on my door, I don't ever plan to see the motherfucker. So
And
what
he's
do I care?
always standing the same way.
Yeah, he's always got that dumb
He's
fucking look with,
always-
with
yes,
like
and
one
he's-
hand in the front, one hand in the back.
Yes.
He's
Every picture, he is like
Every
in
single
mid-step looking. And it's just like, why is that every single time?
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. But anyway, I'm gonna be
Enjoy your
actually.
Bigfoot movie.
No, I forgot. I did make plans to watch season 4 of True Detective after the show, so I'll be watching that. And who knows, man? Maybe I'll like this one too. I don't know, but I'm gonna definitely watch the Bigfoot movie, and we'll talk about it when we record the Friday show. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. We'll see you guys on Friday for the podcast. So this one will be replayed on Wednesday if you want to hear it again, or if you missed part of it or whatever. The full replay will be on Wednesday. Tell them where they can find us.
You can find us at Voice of Misery on all platforms and voicesofmiserypodcast@gmail.com.